Good blessed Throwback Thursday, March the 3rd, 2022. It's about 9:15 p.m. I greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't even matter whether you the proclaimed toughest or the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter what your nationality is, whether you're white, black, Asian, Puerto Rican, Mexican. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you like me or dislike me. I greet all you all with that same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Tonight, I want to be real brief. This month will make 1 year on the 19th, 16 more days. It'll make 1 year since my son, Brian Lamont Johns, was found hung, lynched, murdered in Carbondale, Illinois on Friday, March the 19th, 2021. Never been in the newspaper. The only time it been on social media with my YouTube video. The police, prosecuting attorney, they declared it as a suicide. They said that they had a death investigation. But I never seen a death investigation where they don't ask the public for help. They didn't ask the public for help because my son was black. My son was homeless. My son was on drugs. And my son been in the penitentiary. So he had all them against him, especially being black in Carbondale, Illinois. Some of the blacks there know what I'm talking about that's not a part of the good old boy system. You see, my son trusted some people in Carbondale, black and white. He thought they was his friends. But me and my two youngest daughters, when we went down there to see them most times, we said they can't be your friends. It's every few months we happen to buy you clothes. Every few months we happen to get you another phone. We spending $500 and $600 worth of clothes on. They can't be your friends. They have your food stamp card. We didn't know that at the time. They had it when you was alive. And they was spending it in 39 days after you was dead. And your friends, some of the police that you thought they're your friends, they haven't even arrested the white school teacher and her black so-called Muslim husband for spending your food stamp card. Not just yours, but a whole bunch of other people that was homeless, people that was on drugs, people that needed help. But I'm not just talking about my son now. I'm talking about these. I want to talk about, and if the shoe fit, wear it. Because I'm not talking about all black people here in Charleston, Missouri. If the shoe fit, wear it. I'm not talking about all black people that call themselves Christian. But I'm talking about, y'all know who I'm talking about. Charleston, Missouri, y'all have some of the worstest black Christians, especially these females and males, old and young, praying, Preying, praying on people that's on drugs like y'all did my two youngest daughters' mother. Y'all persuaded her, some of the same people that's doing the same thing today. Y'all persuaded her to bring the police in my house on May the 19th, a little after midnight, 2018. After y'all knew she been out in the streets, all right now, y'all knew she been out in the streets for 3 days and 3 nights on drugs. Y'all had the judge who's on the bench now. He was a lawyer down in the Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center. The prosecuting attorney that they have now here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, 33rd Circuit Court. She working in the same courtroom that she was a lawyer at the same time that the judge that's at the 33rd Circuit Court here in Charleston, Missouri, both of them was lawyers. And some of these so-called Christians, these black Christians that worked it for the Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center, educators, y'all, down here misusing elderly people. You hear me? Misusing elderly people. I'm glad I'm strong enough to being able to take care of my 2 young daughters by myself. When they took my daughters, I fought and got them back. They wanted me to pick up arms. They thought they wanted me to pick up arms, but they didn't want me to pick up no arms. But you see, God showed me what to do to fight these here buzzards, these vultures. Paul called them dogs. These evildoers. I want the world to know some of these black individuals, black women and men, old and young, they worse than what they doing over there in Ukraine to them 16,000 non-European exchange students, refusing to let them leave out. These blacks down here, they crueler than the president of Russia. They crueler than the neo-Nazis. These are some evil black people down here, if the shoe fit, wear it. Some of them is business people, but don't do a doggone thing for the black community, but try to rape them. They don't like my videos. And I'm glad they don't like them. They don't like me, but they know ain't a damn thing they can do to me. You see what I'm saying? They know I ain't scared of them. They can come by the hundreds. Long as they don't come on this property, long as they don't put their hand on me, long as they don't put their hand on my 2 daughters, they can say what they want to say about me. They talked about Jesus, but he kept on doing what he had to do. Y'all, these evil people, I'm talking about these evil black people. I ain't talking about all black people, because there's some good black business people down here. Good black truckers. Got their own trucking company. Good people. Got some good people that got their own restaurants. Good black people. But you got some evil, dirty, low down. I'm talking about some of them even crippled. And they wondering why they walking with a limp. Trying to get money from other people, trying to get other people property, trying to make me look bad, but you can't make me look bad because my record speaks for itself. I'm going to keep on setting you evil dogs out. That's what Paul called y'all, dogs. Y'all didn't care about my 2 daughters when y'all helped them come in my house and take them. At 1 and 2 years old, y'all didn't care about my daughter being in Chicago in the urban jungle of Cabrini Green for 70 days and 70 nights. When I got her back, her arm, her elbow had been fractured, and the doctors in St. Louis said a minimum of 2 weeks. Y'all didn't care about that, you evil black dogs. Yeah, I don't care who's family member I'm talking about. If you an evil dog, you an evil dog. You wondering why people don't come to these black churches. And I'm not talking about all black churches. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Some of y'all in Bertrand, some of y'all here in Charleston, Missouri. Y'all scattered out. Don't do nothing for the black community. But let me tell you one thing. God got you covered. You think he got you limping on one leg, now he might have you in a wheelchair. And the same people that you misusing thinking that they gonna die, y'all gonna die, y'all evil dogs. Peace be still.